an impromptu wreck here. We have Legion against Oxygen from Division 7 with with um with Fez as the first map here. Then we have Sotao and Akare for Legion, and Thames and Terrace for Oxygen. And in terms of civs, of course, we have quite a few bands there as usual. I'm seeing the Cumans, the Bulgarians, the Hindustanis, the Khmer, the Persians, all those civs we saw yesterday. Actually, the Gujaras are banned as well. The Koreans, the Slavs, the Sassans, the Gals, the Bengalis, Mongols, Vietnamese. Yeah. And then, in terms of civs, we have the Magyars, the Berbers, the Sicilians, the Tatars, the Malians, the Portuguese, and the Bohemians for Legion. And we have the Spanish, Huns, Dravidians, Teutons, Ethiopians, Franks, and the Khitans for Oxygen, with Legion losing the Sicilians and sniping the Spanish from Oxygen. Interesting civs there for sure. I would say to 90% we're gonna see Legion go for Tatars on Terrace. Interesting to see what the other civs are gonna be. I think I've seen Teutons on Fez quite a lot actually as well. And with that, I would say we are ready to go, guys. I'll just jump into this one, and we will get to see the first game of the day. Let me find the Rex here. Okay, we have the first one. Let's go. Hoping that capture 8 works. Alright, guys. Welcome to game number 1 between Legion and Oxygen. We have Legion in the purple as the Magyars against Oxygen in the grey as the Dravidians on Fez. And I guess the Teutons aren't meant for this map, for Oxygen. I mean, I've seen them like 2 or 3 times on this map already, so I thought it might be that, but apparently not. With the Magyars, we usually see, like we see now, Paladins, maybe CA. For the Dravidians, we also see, like we see now, the elephants, the elephant archers. Interesting though that we are seeing them right off the bat. Usually it takes quite a while to get to them. I mean, at least the Dravidians usually start off with champions or something before they head into the archer elephant archers. So interesting move there from Oxygen. Also, Oxygen, welcome in the chat as well. Hello, hello. And Oxygen says that Oxygen is a pro. I will believe that. So far looking alright. Just lost 2 wills though. And for now, the elephant archers are looking strong, of course. Some of them getting out there. But Legion is sending for a few paladins. The CA are probably not that far behind. Here they come. Legion also advancing to the left side here already to make sure that Legion has a bit of gold there as usual. Good job there. Also a castle already in the middle. There is a lot of food here with the fish. Yep. We have the CA try to snipe a will there. And now we're seeing elephant archers and Rumi swordsmen and halberdiers for the Dravidians. And the Magyars are going for all sort of forces. To be fair, they don't do much else, so there's that. We have the elephant archers getting in here. Maybe trying to stop the castle there as well. There we go. And it looked like there were quite a few elephant archers, but there are a lot of CA now as well. I think there aren't enough elephant archers right now to deal with this. Only 10 left. More of them are coming in here though. Wounded swordsmen coming in as well. And Oxygen has to pull the elephants back a little bit. Castle not completely denied. Legion is gonna get that back up. And we have elephant archers against CA. Castle is going up. Now Legion is the one who has to back off a little. Oranges are coming in here as well now though, so not so healthy for the elephants. But the oranges go down, more are coming in. But there are a lot of elephants. Oxygen starts to push forward. I think the castle is still going up. We are at almost 80% and now it stops. The Wills got killed and I guess Legion does not complete this castle. Anja goes down, but a lot of elephants went down there as well. Oxygen now in a good position to push here. Maybe needs a bit of siege in the sense of traps. Maybe something better to take care of the oranges from Legion as well. But for now the elephants are pushing. Castle going up over here for Legion. And few mecha hussars in there as well. The oranges from Oxygen also doing quite a bit of work, but now they're all down as well. Okay. But yeah, now Oxygen is missing the traps to take down the castle. The trap is on the way, I think, as a few paladins get into the back here. Not doing that much though. One guy over there. We have the elephants just pushing forward, guys. Just traveling through fusion space here. Elephants are strong, but they're not invincible. And the castle foundation at least falls there. Elephants, of course, also still taking hits from the castles. The traps have to be on the way. One is over here. Castle from Oxygen also going up there in the middle. So Oxygen transitions to the left side here as well. A little late though. Legion already has another castle on the way. And another TC as well. Meanwhile, Oxygen is pushing in the middle. A lot of Mega Hussars in there, but I think maybe not enough. Because Legion is not making paladins anymore. The trap does stay up. So the castle is slowly going down there. The halberdiers for Oxygen also really helping. Especially since Oxygen is mostly out of gold. Maybe has to be a bit more careful with the elephants now. The Mega Hussars get into the traps again. They take one down. The other one is very close. Very weak, and the castle is staying up for now. It's very close though. Maybe 1-2 more shots and the castle falls. Yes. The castle goes down. The trap is still up. Both of them. More and more horses are running in here. And the elephant archer numbers are also very low now. You of course have Oxygen making more, but without the gold, without the proper gold access on the left side, of course a little bit more tricky. I'm seeing Oxygen has finally got some gold up over here, a castle up there as well. Both trying to lock down the left side here. And it looks like Oxygen is kind of transitioning to the left a little bit. Trying to take this castle down. Elephants on the way. In the middle. The traps actually are not that badly defended. I couldn't see the halberdiers in the mix of all the dead bodies, but they're there. A few scorpions. I saw a few CA running this way as well. Might get a few kills in there as well. That's not gonna be tasty for the villagers. But some nice raid there from Legion. More elephants running in here. Of course, feels different if you have to wait with elephant archers compared to CA, but they do get the job done at least. The castle from Legion goes down. And over here, Oxygen keeps pushing. The trap seems to have gone down actually. So at least the castles will stay up for now for Legion. But the elephants are pushing. I don't know if the scorpions are such a good idea here from the Magyars. Feels like oranges are of course way better. I don't even know if the scorpions do much. It doesn't feel that way. But if Legion doesn't have the resources properly to do the oranges, then I guess you have to do something. Some more CA in the back here. Those guys from earlier. Elephants got into the back here as well though. Getting a few vehicles. And once again Oxygen is missing the trap, but Legion taps out first and Oxygen wins the first game of the set. Alrighty. That was a nice one. Happy to see Elephant Archers. Happy to see Elephant Archers win. And yeah, I think Legion was doing alright at first in the middle, but then Oxygen also added the the oranges and some halberdiers as well, and then the horses couldn't really keep up with the elephants. But overall, good game from the two of them, and we will head into the next one in a moment. We have Oxygen winning on this one with the Dravidians against the Magyars. And we will go into game number 2, which is, surprise, surprise, Satao. Let's go. Alright guys, game number 2. We have Oxygen this time with the Teutons against Legion in the purple as the Malians. We saw the Malians yesterday too, I think. Yeah, for sure. Against the Franks, was it, I believe? We had, yeah, Franks against Malians, Gebetto against Axemen, or rather, in the end, Gebetto against Paladins, which didn't feel so great for the Gebettos. Which might actually happen now as well. I don't know if the Teutons actually get Paladin, or do they? They do. Oh, okay. So Legion is going for the camels and a few cavalier. It looks like, or rather, other way around. A few camels and mainly cavaliers, and a few champions. Meanwhile, Oxygen is just going for halberdiers. I'm assuming this is going to be Teutonic Knights anyways. 4 castles on the way. But I guess the Teutons do have the potential for Paladins. But what I've seen so far from Teutons is usually Teutonic Knights plus some trash plus oranges. That's like the #1 thing. Castle is up and we have Knights on the way. Okay. We have Legion coming forward with more castles. So we are seeing some cav against infantry stuff here. Onagers on the way for Legion 2. I'm not seeing a siege shop yet for Oxygen. Just busy with the castles. But they are going up. Of course, Onagers really nice against the Teutonic Knights and the Halberdiers. The first traps are coming out for Legion already. Doesn't feel like Legion has a lot of army right now, but it seems to be more than Oxygen. Slightly at least. So traps could be a choice here. Yeah, the castle does not go up here for Oxygen. Traps are pushing forward. But we have more Teutonic Knights on the way. A few Halberdiers in there as well. And bombard cannons are about to come in for Oxygen. Meanwhile, Legion is kinda going for everything. Camels, Gebettos, Champions, Cavalier, bombard cannons, Onagers, Traps, CA. As we see the Knights going in. But the Teutonic Knights this time a little underwhelming. Not doing that much there. The castles from the Teutons, of course, really nice. They are very nice. What do they do exactly? Yeah, plus 3 range, yeah. Right. The bombard cannons from Oxygen try to take down the traps. They are still up, so this could work. The traps are now moving. Hand cannons are in for Legion. So Oxygen might struggle even more. More traps out here. Now Oxygen with a few paladins in there as well. Might not be a bad switch at all. Have them come in. And they definitely do shred the Onagers. The Onagers. The bomber cannons take down the traps as the castle falls. But Oxygen is pushing this back again. A lot of Onagers went down. A lot of traps went down as well now. Still chasing that one. Maybe Oxygen is now the one who can start pushing forward. Just backing up for now. Okay. So it looked pretty bad there for Oxygen for a while, but Oxygen found the paladins and has turned this around for now. Has lost, I think, 3 or 4 castles already, so doesn't even have stone for another castle. While Legion has way more than enough stone for more castles. The paladins run this way, I thought. Nope, just back. In the middle. There's some engagement over here. Once again we have paladins running into the Gebettos maybe. First they're busy with the Wills. And here we go. The Gebettos go down so quickly, the Onagers go down, Trap goes down, the castle goes down. And Oxygen keeps pushing. Bomber cannons keep taking down the PCs and the castles. Now these wilds are all out in the open. More camels now coming in for Legion, of course, against the Paladins. We'll see how well they do. A lot of halberdiers in there as well. Come the camels. Okay. Castle is going down. I thought. There we go. And so far the camel numbers for Legion aren't really there. The Paladins still dominate that fight. Despite Oxygen only having half the build count compared to Legion. This castle now going down as well. And here we go. Castle falls. Alrighty. And Legion calls the GG and Oxygen takes the second one as well. Okay. I think the switch into the Paladin is definitely worth it. Definitely won the game. And at this point, I think Legion just didn't have the resources as well to really go for the camels there. Lost all the Geppettos and then didn't really have that much army. Lost so many traps as well. And that is that. We have the Malians lose to Teutons on the town. And we will go into the third one already. We have the next one with where is it? Here. With Akaway. Let's go. Alright guys, welcome to game number 3. We have Legion in the purple as the Bohemians, against Oxygen in the grey as the Ethiopians. Interesting Civ matchup. I really think I haven't seen either of the two Civs at all. Maybe Bohemians once, but Ethiopians feels like a very odd choice. I've seen the Malay before, partially also because of the Karambits. I don't think I've seen the Shotels yet, or was it? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I can't have seen the Shotels if I haven't seen the Ethiopians yet. And you're seeing Legion going for Halberdiers. I think the Bohemian Halberdiers are quite exceptional. And as expected, the wagons plus Rudnice. It's of course one way to go for the Bohemians. Some Shotels running this way. Some docks coming up, but that's in the path of the Shotels, so Legion might lose a will there before the docks go up. But the Shotels are just running past. And a few champions for Bohemians as well. Meanwhile, Oxygen is mainly going what seems to be somewhat Halberdiers plus Arps plus Camels plus Shotels. And that is about it. The castle going up for Legion here in the middle. I don't know if it's even worth it to spam like full Shotels. I don't even know if you have the... I don't know if 2 castles are enough for that. To get that spam out, but if that's possible, then I think you could try. But now the wagons are coming in here. The Rudnice in there as well. This little guy. 50 attack. And Legion really pushing in. few demos in there as well. Cannon galleons. To lock down the river in the middle. If the camels get into the ships though. Few demos in there. Nice shots. Needs are going down too though. Petards. Other Hoofnitzer going down. I mean, the Hoofnitzer definitely aren't cheap. I guess Legion didn't have to get the upgrade, but still hurts to see them die. A little unprotected, I have to say. One goes down again. They do snipe the bombard cannon, and they go back before the camels get in there. But overall, I think Legion is looking alright here. Maybe able to take the third game here. Few more demos. So far the demos have been, I want to say, alright. We haven't seen big booms, but we have seen some booms. And Legion is pushing in here with the wagons. So many wagons. We have actually only 20. It looks like more because they're so big. Only have 20 wagons. Few Hoofnitzer, I don't know. I guess Legion is making more now, yeah. Also, hello Legion in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Happy to see you as well. Oxygen was here at the beginning of the set as well. I don't know if they're still there, but was there earlier and Oxygen said that Oxygen is a pro. So Legion really difficult matchup today, I guess. But the wagons and the infantry and also the Hoofnitzer are pushing in here. The castle has already fallen there for Oxygen. And we have the stables for Oxygen slowly going down now. A lot of halberdiers here though. I will of course help against the halberdiers from Legion. But the wagons are there too. I was about to say, do the Ethiopians have bombard hand cannons as well? They don't. Okay. Because I thought they would be more effective against the infantry. Oh, as Legion loses 4 leads in a row. But then again, the Ethiopian let's do fire quicker, so I guess kinda evens out. Unfortunate that Legion is losing so many here. I mean, they are of course not easy to micro or to keep alive. I'd also assume they cost as much as a normal bombard cannon when you make them. I've never heard of a unit that gets more expensive after an upgrade, so they definitely look more expensive than they actually are. But the upgrade is also damn expensive. I'm a noob. Welcome to the club, I guess. But so far it's looking alright. Lost half the wagons by now though. Gonna get more of those. Yeah, a lot of wagons going down. Oxygen also has a lot of bombard cannons by now. Maybe the ships can help a little there. Nice snipes. That was the Hoofnitzer maybe as well. Nice. And we have some weird bombard cannon against Hoofnitzer fight here. Occasionally. With a few scopes in there as well. But Legion is gonna have to make some more wagons maybe. Is still pushing in. Nice snipe there. Legion pushing forward. Oxygen slowly running out of room. Now some traps advancing on the castle here as well. Oxygen already lost the gold here in the front. Stables going down. And I haven't seen as much of the showtails as I thought I would. At the beginning a few, but that was it. I thought Oxygen could do some like showtail wave at the beginning with like 40-50 showtails. but that didn't happen. But now, once again, Oxygen is maybe pushing this back a little. Legion missing a bit of protection there for the Nitze. Few shells get in there. Don't do that much damage though. Okay. Reeds is still pushing forward though, despite occasional difficulties. More hotels. They do get taken out. Castle stays up there for Legion. Some stuff over here from Oxygen as well. Maybe with the relic too. Yeah, actually Oxygen already has all 5 relics. So it maybe doesn't need the gold, but Legion is actually gonna take this now. As I guess Oxygen is gonna lose this castle next. There we go, and Legion wins the 3rd game, and we have ourselves a 2-1 for now. Interesting set so far. Really nice job there from Legion. I think the Bohemians really are a nice civ. I have to say, I'm surprised I haven't seen them really before yet. Not really. Because, I mean, I have watched some team game deathmatch stuff as well. Some of the stuff autocasted, maybe at the beginning of the year. I don't know if it was April or something. But, there the Bohemians also seem pretty strong. So I was surprised that I haven't seen a lot of Bohemians yet. Also possible that they got banned every time, so maybe that's why I haven't seen them yet. But at least here they look really strong. And we can maybe head into the next one in a second. The Bohemians win against the Ethiopians. And we have Legion win on Akaway. We can go into game number 4. The struggle versus Capsiosives. I see. Because you can't micro all the time. Yeah, I guess the wagons are also very, very vulnerable to siege oranges. I guess that's true. And of course, the Hufnitze also needs microing, as we saw earlier. Otherwise, they get sniped really easily as well. I guess that's true. All right. We have the next one. Let's head into it. Alrighty. Welcome, guys, to game number 4. We have Legion in the purple as the Berbers against Oxygen in the grey as the Khitans. Interesting matchup here. We have seen actually only a handful of civs on this map before. We have seen Persians, we have seen Sicilians, we've seen Malians and Franks, but that's like most of the games already, I think. It's so interesting that we are not seeing any of these civs here. Oxygen having a bit of trouble here with getting the buildings up because of the stuff from Legion. And Legion is going straight into camels. That works for the Berbers. Oxygen is gonna go for some lancers and 1 camel. The lancers, I mean, in theory the lancers should lose to the camels. They do feel, I mean, it is always weird because whenever I see someone good play the lancers, I'm totally impressed. And then I play the Lancers myself, and they get completely wiped by, like, 5 Lancers get taken out by a Spearman, I feel like, when I play them. And here, 5 Lancers would kill like 30 units or something. But yeah, Castle goes up for oxygen, and the Camel's gonna get it. But I feel like that's with everyone as well, right? You see someone playing with the unit and you think, damn, that's so amazing. You play with the unit yourself and you lose everything. Happens way too often. We have oxygen with a few Lancers in there now. And Liu Dao as well. Haven't we seen oxygen yesterday with the Kitans as well? I think yes. I think oxygen went Kitans with Lancers and Liu Dao. But I think lost the game on, was it Savannah or Soto, one of the two. I think Oxygen didn't win that one. So curious, maybe it won here, so that's the reason why Oxygen did it again. Because I think yesterday was a live game and this one might be a day or two older. So we have the Lancers chasing the Camels. I mean, it's the same with Fire Lancers for me as well. I barely play with Fire Lancers because I haven't really gotten used to them yet. And whenever someone good plays the Lancers, the Fire Lancers, they will look so strong, and I want to try it out as well. And then I play with Fire Lancers and I get completely wrecked every time. I think to myself, am I missing any unique tech that only good people get, or what am I doing here? Every time it's the same thing. Legion is going for some Camel Archers here. Maybe was expecting CA from the Kitans. They do them pretty nicely. But I think most of the Kitan bonuses for the CA actually is in Castle Age with the upgrades and everything. I don't know if the fully upgraded CA from the Kitans are any better than other CA. Yeah, because you get the upgrade an age earlier and it costs less, but that doesn't really matter right now. I guess you regenerate HP, but that's it. So not amazing CA. As Legion runs forward here with the Camels, Camel Archers and the Traps. Lancers. Oh, wow, that wasn't great engagement there from Legion, maybe. 2 Traps already down. But now, oh wait, the Lancers get kinda surrounded, a little bit at least. And Oxygen is gonna back off here. Castle from Oxygen also slowly going down there. Actually not slowly, just going down from Legion's traps. A few Scorpions, I don't know how well the Scorpions would do. I guess they're kinda against the Liu Dao. But there aren't that many Liu Daos. Actually there are 30, never mind. There are 30. I'm also still not convinced by this unit. I barely play them. And the difference with those compared to the Lancers or Fire Lancers, when I play those and when good players play those, they suck. So it's actually not my problem thing, but unit problem thing. I'm not so sure why that is, why they don't perform so well, at least what it feels like. Because, at least to me, I haven't seen them do really well. Because I'm assuming they're like any other normal infantry unique unit. They walk pretty fast. They just have that damage over time bonus there. They are a good unit, really. Ah, I haven't seen that yet. Interesting. But also because, at least what I see, not a lot of high-level players play them though, right? I mean, if they go for Kitans, they usually don't go for them. I mean, of course, TDM is something different, but usually I feel like I barely see them, and if I see them, yeah. You see C4s there for oxygen. And Legion pushes in there with the camels. And the camels actually the Leodaus are alright against the camels, it seems like. They cleaned them up pretty good. Maybe I will retract my earlier comment partially. Leodaus aren't bad anymore, they are at least good against camels. But I mean, being good against camels feels like not such a big of an achievement. I feel like everything is good against camels except knights. And ships maybe. But the lancers are getting pushed back again. Not a lot of Leodaus left anymore. And we have Legion pushing forward. And maybe Legion is able to take this one as well, and we're gonna have ourselves a decider in the 5th game. At least at the moment it seems like it. Another forward castle going up there for Legion. And Oxygen still has a few lances there, but there aren't as many lances as camels, not counting the camel archers. It seems like Legion has quite a few camel archers now compared to camels. 75 almost. So quite a few. Actually, some of them are at home, protecting the shore, because I also did see a few ships there from Oxygen earlier. Here we go. More camels coming in. The lancers and the camels from Oxygen are still waiting. I still feel like Oxygen should have gone for camels kinda at the start. Of course, they are probably gonna be weaker than Legions because they don't regenerate. I guess, wait, do they? Actually, no, wait, they do regenerate. So actually this is regenerating camels against regenerating camels. As the camels get into the camel archers here. And apart from that, I don't think the Berbers have any special bonuses for the camels as well. Except for the stables working fast. So actually, as long as you would be able to keep up with the Berber stables, the Khitan camels shouldn't be bad. Shouldn't be worse than the camels Legion can make. Also in terms of upgrades, because the camels from the Khitans get the double effect on the attack upgrades. So despite missing the last attack upgrade, they should be, I think, pretty much the same attack rate, like attack damage anyways. They should be even. So interesting that Oxygen mainly went Lancers. Maybe that's the reason why Oxygen is losing ground here. And more units going down there. And it's looking like Oxygen is winning this fight, but there's still so many Camel Archers. 50 of them. And Legion getting a few more traps in there, maybe. Cannon galleons as well. Oxygen is still holding on. Camels over here. Also seeing some stuff going on here in the south. Oxygen has a few siege workshops going up over here on the left side. There's losing ground here in this corner as well now. The traps a little dangerous there right in front of the stables. But the castle does not go down because Oxygen taps out first and Legion wins the fourth one as well. Nice turnaround there from Legion. Really nice. And we will go into game number 5. 1 second. Alright. I'm assuming this is gonna be something like Tatars against Huns, maybe. We'll see. Let's go. And we do have Legion in the purple as the Tatars, against Oxygen in the grey as the Huns. On terrace, of course. Both kinda expected, so let's see what they do here. I think so far every game we've seen on terrace we've seen Tatars. Unfortunately, we've only seen one time real flaming camels. Wouldn't mind seeing more of them. As for now though, Legion is going for normal camels against Oxygen's paladins. I'm assuming at some point we're gonna see just CA against CA. But if that happens, it's gonna take a moment. Seeing barracks coming up for Oxygen as well. Only stables for Legion at the moment, and a castle, of course. More and more buildings going up here for Oxygen. And now we see the archery ranges for Legion here for the CA. Keshik on the way as well. And Oxygen is gonna go full paladin with a few halberdiers in there as well. Works for me. I was expecting CA, but maybe we won't even see them here from the Huns. Not seeing rangers going up. Paladins are moving past over here. Running straight into the castle. They do take those two vills. And another one. The camels from Legion are coming back. But there are a lot of paladins. Halberdiers. And the paladins are pushing in here. Also camels over here. Not enough CA there for Legion yet to really make a difference. Mostly just the camels for now. But Oxygen also not fully committing yet. Does have quite a few paladins. I feel like 100 paladins against 60 camels should be fine. As Legion now goes fully into hussars. Maybe that helps. And siege workshops going up for Oxygen. Looks like rams. Quite a few of them. Meanwhile, Legion is just going full camels, CA, and hussars. Maybe just to wait though. Last one. Here we go. The paladins engage. Here come. Oh, never mind. Here come the hussars. Can't do much against the halberdiers though. And yeah, the camels are camels, but 60 against 100, even with bonus damage. Not much you can do there. Castle is going down. Traps in there as well. And the paladins pushing in. Running into Legion's base. And despite two amazing games, Legion might be in trouble here. The paladins keep going and going, and Oxygen wins the 5th game as well. Which means Oxygen is the winner of the set. And we have the Huns win against the Tatars. Alrighty guys. Let's see. I was thinking that maybe the other final might start eventually, but 1 hour later it doesn't really seem that way. We can of course continue with the next recorded set, because the next live one will only be... Okay, never mind. Actually we could check the final out, maybe. Let me check. Can we see the drafts? Not seeing the drafts, but that doesn't mean they're not gonna start in a moment. Okay. Then let me update the stream again, guys, and then we are ready to go to watch the thing we were originally here for, which is the finals of the Eastern Dynasty tournament. One second. We have... What do we have? We have the finals. One moment. Okay. Alright. Alrighty. That's done. And we can go into the draft in a moment. Hello, man. Welcome. The Tars on Terrace match made in heaven. Yeah, I mean, I think so far out of all the Terrace games we've seen, the Tars were on it like every single time. So it's very interesting that they are there so frequently. Let me see if the draft is already up now. Not seeing anything. Okay. Let's see. Still waiting. Oh, okay. Hello, Burger. Welcome. No problem. It was very enjoyable. I was about to cast you next set as well, but you said we weren't up to it, so maybe in the future. Let's see the maps. Yes.